And in the Indian state of West Bengal, voters are queuing up to vote in the first phase of the crucial assembly polls. The high-stakes election pits the ruling Trinamool Congress against the opposition BJP. And the BJP has been eyeing to end Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's 15-year rule. According to the Election Commission, as of 9 a.m., polling percentage in West Bengal stood at 18.76%. Reports of violence have already crept in. Several people have reportedly been injured after unidentified people hurled crude bombs in Murshidabad district. A scuffle also broke out between the TMC workers and AUJP founder Humayun Kabir when he visited the area where the crude bomb incident took place. Separately, BJP leader Bishnupur Soumitra Khan has alleged booth hijacking. Over 3.6 crore electors across 16 districts are eligible to cast their vote for 152 seats in the first phase, that is today. The ruling TMC, Trinamool Congress, led by Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister of West Bengal, is eyeing a fourth consecutive stint in power. Illegal immigration, revision of electoral rolls and unemployment, they are among the key issues in these polls. Let's look at the key candidates now who are at the ballot in the first phase. First up is BJP's Suvendu Adhikari, the leader of opposition in the West Bengal Assembly. Adhikari is a political heavyweight who defeated Mamata Banerjee from Nandigram seat in 2021 assembly elections. Now he's pitted against TMC's Pabitra Kar, a long-time associate who recently joined the TMC in Nandigram. Then there's senior BJP leader and former state president Dilip Ghosh, who has been a prominent face of the party's expansion in West Bengal, who's contesting from the Kharagpur Sadar region. Veteran Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is making a comeback to state politics after 25 years, seen as a crucial move to revive Congress in Murshidabad. And he's contesting from the Berhampur Assembly constituency in Murshidabad. He's up against BJP MLA Subrata Mitra. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is contesting from Bhibanipur seat, which will go to polls in the second phase. And she's seeking a fourth consecutive term, as I mentioned earlier, as West Bengal Chief Minister. The remaining 142 seats will go to polls on the 29th of April. That's going to be phase 2 of the assembly polls. The fate of the 294-member assembly will be revealed on the 4th of May when the counting begins. All right, let me now cut across to my colleague, our correspondent Dharamjot Kaur, who's been in West Bengal since a number of days. She's currently reporting from Tamluk. Dharamjot, give us a sense of all you've picked up and the region where you're reporting from and what the voter turnout looks like.
Well, I'm currently in the district of Purba Mednipur, Tamluk to be precise, as you rightly mentioned. This is a small constituency, Shivan, but it's one that saw a very close contest back in 2021. The TMC won this seat with only a margin of 793 votes, very narrowly defeating their BJP rival. So this is one of the hotly contested seats, small but incredibly important. We're just about an hour and a half away from Nandigram, as you mentioned, which is another key constituency where Suvendu Adhikari is contesting today against the TMC, one of the two seats that he is contesting from. So clearly, this entire district is a very important one, both for the BJP and for the TMC, for the incumbent clearly to try and ensure that they maintain their stronghold, if at all that happens for the first time around. And then for the BJP, of course, this is going to be another important opportunity to try and flip the political mandate. Purba Mednipur, of course, is going to be an important district to help them do that, if at all that happens. It's also important, Shivan, for me to mention here that there were over 55 seats in which the election was narrowly won by TMC because they very, very marginally secured a victory in those seats. We're talking about 2,000 to 3,000 votes or even under 1,000 votes. So how much of that really happens this time? What kind of trends emerge? That is going to be very interesting to watch out for.
Also, Dharamjot, as we were also discussing earlier, if you can elaborate for our audiences, the spates of violence that have erupted in different parts, and that is not something totally unexpected, but now that it has happened, give us more on what you've picked up.
Well, Shivan, I think this was something that they were anticipating, which is why we have around 250,000 security personnel deployed across all the constituencies in which phase 1 of election is being held. And the security personnel have been around for the better part of the week now. Having said that, yes, it's only been about 3 hours since voting began, and there are already incidents coming out. There was a crude bomb hurled last night in Murshidabad at around 8 p.m. And then in the aftermath of that, just a couple of hours ago, TMC workers were seen clashing with a former TMC leader, Humayun Kabir, who now has his own party and is contesting through his new party this time. So those clashes took place as voting was underway in one of Murshidabad's assembly constituencies. And then there's also allegations coming from BJP's side in Bishnupur, where they're saying that polling station hijacking is taking place by TMC workers. Those are the allegations that are coming out. There have been a couple of small skirmishes here and there that have been happening since yesterday, which is why a lot of security personnel had put a lot of areas on lockdown. In fact, when I was in Murshidabad and Malda just a few days ago, there were so many security personnel present at key crossings, even near hotels, places that I was staying at, which kind of gives you a sense of how high stakes this entire election is. And security was also the main reason why they decided to have this election in 2 phases instead of the 7 or 8 phases that the assembly election in West Bengal usually happens. So the hope is that no further such incidents takes place, but we've seen that happen in the past. We're seeing it happen in the today, also through the day. It's still very early hours. Elections will end at 6 p.m. today, and then we also have phase 2 coming on 29th, which is an even bigger battle that Mamata Banerjee will be fighting herself. So it remains to be seen how that pans out now.
And Dharamjot, I see a few queues behind you. I understand this is not going to be a very, very dense region where you're reporting from currently, but otherwise from all you've picked up, from all your travel, and of course today barely, till 9 a.m. there was a percentage of 18, little over 18%. What's the voter turnout looking like now that we're crossed about 11 a.m. now?
Well, we've definitely crossed 20% in a lot of regions. We're still waiting on the official EC data to come in terms of what the current voter turnout stands at 11 a.m. But Purbo Mednipur has just inched closer to 20%. Paschim Mednipur, just a little away, has already crossed the 20% margin. So clearly it is going to be a high voter turnout if past trends are anything to go by. This area where I'm at, this constituency, sees a voter turnout of 90+%. So clearly all the voters are out and about to exercise their franchise throughout the entire state wherever elections are happening today. The average voter turnout in 2021 was around 85 to 86%. So the expectation also this time around is that more and more people will turn out to exercise their franchise.
All right, Dharamjot, we'll let you go for now. Please continue tracking all the developments. We'll connect with you a little later in the day.